2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. So this is going to be, if you read the description, the most fun live stream to date. Because why? Because I was given next to no notice about a very, very, very big important meeting today. And so I'm going to exact my revenge by giving the company. Hold on. Wait. Are we live now? I think we're live now. Okay. 2 steps ahead. 2 steps ahead, but doesn't know when the live is streaming. But 2 steps ahead. I'm always 2 steps ahead. So I'm about to exact my revenge because I was given next to no notice today by one of my bosses to meet with his boss. We had a very important meeting. And I'm going to wind down from that by rebranding the company the way I would if I could. Because me and my friends last night, we picked who was going to play us in our biopic, and we had the absolute greatest time. So I think I'm going to take all of our media properties at Driven Catalyst and I'm going to recast them. I'm going to come up with some sort of spin to make it altogether better. And I'm going to feel no remorse because I think this is all but warranted. Let me set the scene actually too, because I have never seen paperwork, right, on company dress code. It's not an issue. Very gratefully so. Obviously I try to be reasonable. I try to use critical thinking skills. Yes. Well, today is a random Thursday. Yeah. So I was here wearing a sweater. I had jeans on, and it's autumn. I'm trying to cosplay fall vibes. And so I was wearing Uggs. Cute outfit if you're sitting at your desk not talking to anybody all day, right? Which is actually my life most of the time. Yeah, it's a cute fun vibe. And you know what? To even further justify it, I part of my job is content creation, yeah? Well, it feels a little weird to be making content in slacks, no? How often do you see someone making content in slacks? I think it's actually in everybody's best interest for me to be relatable and dressed relatably so. So, as the marketing girly, I like to play my part. I was wearing my Ugg Tasmans. I had on my relaxed cut jeans, light wash, and I had on an airy sweater from last season. I was feeling actually like pretty mid. Not to peak the audio. I was feeling pretty mid. But when I'm gonna read the slacks. I'm not gonna read them fully, but let me walk you through the vibes. I'll at least give you the timestamp. I get a slack at 9:40. Hey, can you meet at 11:30 to prep for a meeting at 1? Ugg Tasmans, light wash jeans. And I know for a fact this is going to be a room full of people wearing slacks. Yes? People are going to be wearing slacks. So, again, it was like left up to my discretion, so I can't be that mad. They were very nice and chill about it, and they were like, it's whatever you think is best. But I did run home. I did change. I have pleats on now. Very demure, very cutesy. And the meeting literally was fine. But just the build up to it was a bit much. So I'm going to let loose on live now, and we are going to rebrand Driven Catalyst. Yours truly. By me. I'm rebranding Driven Catalyst. And I'm going to do it in the most deep fried, cursed way possible. Because you know what? I've got Renesmee's puppet saved. And that is going to be the tone I take with this live stream today. Renesmee's puppet. And that is going to lead us straight into rebranding the characters from Locked. This is going to be my nightmare cast for our podcast, Eagle 9 Locked. And we're going to start with my queen, your queen, one Dr. Brooklyn Diaz, the resident redhead, and she's recast as Twilight's Renesmee puppet. Because who else are we going to get to play? Okay. Moving forward. Wait, I feel like I actually need help. Max is going to be C3PO, right? Which actually that does serve. That's a roast in that I'm an Anthony Daniels stan. And so that one is messy on the grounds of I fear C3PO is better than Max. I'm actually so sorry. I'm so sorry, but Max walked so C3PO could run, except C3PO came first. That being said, though, like actually the first time I listened to Eagle 9 Locked, I was as a C3PO stan, I was like, okay, I love Max. I'm living for what he is serving. Okay, keep going. We're gonna keep going. Channing Tatum, but in the Step Up movie. So Mr. Dancer, yeah, that's gonna be Fuse. Fuse is gonna go ahead and be Mr. Channing Tatum as Step Up Dancer. So if you're watching this, that's Magic Mike. That's gonna be Fuse. I don't know. I actually think of him as a Step Up Dancer is probably the better comparison. Okay, we're eating. We're gonna keep going. Who else? Trinity 1. Siri. Yeah. No, Cortana. That's gonna be Trinity. Trinity 1's gonna be Cortana. Let's see. Let's keep going. I'm literally having the time of my life. Who else? Trinity 1. This is low-key a read in and of itself, as I'm trying to remember the character names. Because I've hit a lot of the big ones, honestly. Like if we're being fair, right? This isn't on me for forgetting. Oh, you know what? I will exercise some decency, and some of the big surprise characters that come in, I'm gonna go ahead and not recast them because even I know I know the business best practices, and so I'm not going to touch the spoilers. Very cutesy, very demure. We have absolutely moved on past cutesy demure, and I know me bringing it up at this point is basically making me a millennial. But nevertheless, she persisted. Gonna keep going. What else? Oh, Hack Arcade. So, first of all, let's go ahead and recast Gus. I actually would not change his name because Gus is just perfect. I don't know. That's a great name. But can we go ahead and talk about how Hack Arcade doesn't pass the Bechdel test? Can we go ahead and talk about how I can only play as Gus? I can add hats. I got hat options. I got chip options. But all I can be is Gus. Kind of sad. Kind of makes me feel not represented as a girl gamer. Canceled. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, wait. I'm kind of just playing Hack Arcade now. I'm going to keep going because this is kind of fun. Oh! Should I do sports play-by-play of me playing Hack Arcade? All right, Gus is running up to the first match. He's hit a vine and he's swinging. Oh, try a chip. I died. Gonna keep running. I've got just a jetpack floating in the midair. And we've got a alligator casing the joint across the path. Will she be able to jump and fly? And she did jump. All right, lining up for the next jump. And she cleared the second alligator of the game, only to die again. This game is actually pretty fun. Oh man, wait, the lighting keeps like strobe warning. I'm like worried for the health and well-being of you, the viewer. Hold on, wait. Okay, the jetpack is really just floating midair though for no reason. So if y'all are watching this, y'all being the developers that fixed this game, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe that shouldn't. The jetpack is just flying. Wait, let me see. Maybe this is a user error thing. I keep pressing the chip. Oh, wait, that's right. I have to connect the chip to Gus, right? Except my freaking wire isn't long enough. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that was fully user error. My high horse is getting periodically shorter and shorter, and it's a pony, I fear. Okay, should I try Dragon Spar with a chip? Wait, no, I literally distracted myself. This is a roast. This is me rebranding Driven Catalyst for the better. But actually, if I was to propose some apps that we could create that I think would be better than what we have, there's like a lot of apps out there right now where you design like a little bistro for little animated cats and you can make them soup and you can make them live in a little cabin in the woods, but a cute little cabin in the woods, not like M. Night Shyamalan cabin in the woods type vibes. No. Very cute. And so I think if we could hop on that bandwagon of making games where there's a little cute little animal and you do whatever for it, like you can let it like explores and it completes tasks and you design some sort of little restaurant. So it's like Papa's Freezeria, that, but with animals. I think it would be better than anything we have, if I'm being honest. But what do I know? I don't know what I know, Gonna keep going with this rebrand. I really had the time of my life recasting Locked, though. That was fun. Oh, yeah. Let's just go ahead and do reflow, too. Let me open up reflow. Okay, for starters, their whole thing is that it's a very cutesy earnest app, which I absolutely adore. I literally adore being cutesy and earnest. Like I think that is truly great. But I fear that everyone wants things to be cringe and deep fried in such a fun way now. And if we're being honest, I think this has the perfect opportunity to be cringe and deep fried, but we're hanging our hats on being cutesy and earnest, and it's killing the vibe a little. So let's get into it. Right off the gate, Halloween, perfect. Birthday, perfect. Unicorn, it's the best one. Beach, perfect. Hollowbot, perfect. Magic Mirror, perfect. Hollow, it's good. I like it. Gonna keep going though. Gonna keep moving forward. What themes would I like to see in Reflow that would immediately elevate the app? I'm gonna go ahead and talk like I'm the CEO here because I should be. I kind of don't have any idea. I'm gonna check my notes out. Hold on. Oh, here's one. Here's one. So some really big news this week has been that I don't know, apparently Whole Foods got rid of everyone's fan favorite cake, the chantilly berry cake, question mark, I think it was called. So I think we should add that to Hack Arcade. So somehow we put that cake in Hack Arcade. And then we could do a chantilly berry cake, berry chantilly, that's the name. Berry chantilly cake theme in reflow, obviously. Okay, we should have redone the beach theme to be Brat Summer, obviously. I don't even listen to Charlie XCX, but I know that. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Like, have y'all ever thought about a gas station theme or like a grocery store theme? I feel like if we're aiming for earnest and honest, like my life doesn't look like peaches, unicorns, and birthdays. My life looks like gas station, supermarket, 5 hours of sleep, showing up to the office in Ugg Tasman slippers, only to be told that you're going to meet with your boss's boss and you only have an hour notice. My life is looking like pit stains, stuck in traffic on the way home, speeding back to work so that I can make the meeting that's prepping for the next meeting, and then guzzling a grapefruit flavored sparkling water after the meeting. Where's that theme on Reflow? If we're being honest and earnest. Nowhere to be seen. That's where. So supermarket, gas station. How about we go full send? You know what I learned today? You know what I learned? This is actually so beautiful and I love that it's a real thing. Apparently, every single year there is an initiative where people pick up litter in the national parks. That's literally beautiful. That is absolutely what we as people should be doing with our lives. That being said, have you ever seen a national park? Have you ever like been and seen it? And I'm not perfect, but I actually cannot imagine. Okay, and this is me. It's like, have you heard the beaches versus ocean? Beaches versus ocean. Wait, I said that wrong. Beaches versus mountains versus beach. Mountains versus beach. Mountains versus beach. Easy. Mountains every time. Mountains every time. When I look at mountains, I am actually awestruck at like mountains are crazy. Mountains are literally crazy. And the fact that people go to national parks, see things like mountains, and and what, you're just gonna like drop your chapstick? You're just gonna leave your Cheeto bags everywhere? You're just gonna litter like that? Like, that's crazy. So on one hand, while that story was like absolutely touching to me, I think it like irks the ever living daylights out of me that it is enough of a problem that it is an annual initiative. And I feel like that's probably the thing with annual initiatives too, where it's like, that's so nice that we have habitually decided to come together and fix these problems. But the glass half empty is, wow, you're making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and everyone else is cleaning up your messes. Crazy. Literally crazy. So I'm going to pitch a national park litter theme on Reflow. What else? I'm just staring at the Reflow themes, trying, begging for inspiration, hoping that some sort of clever idea, some new improvement strikes me, but I'm absolutely uninspired by this. And I don't think that's my fault. I don't think it's my fault that this isn't making me feel anything. Except I did just come up with an idea, and it kind of breaks the mold of everything I've just suggested. Everything that kind of fit within this nihilistic view of the world that I think Reflow should be able to capture. If it's the app we want it to be, it should be able to capture. I'm going to put all that on pause because the intended use for the app is like being able to take videos of your kids and send them to your family members. And I don't think I've shown y'all my kid yet. But this is him. His name is Dennis. I call him Dennis Moo Moo Wee Wee because whenever he needs to go to the bathroom, when he needs to wee wee, he moos at me like a cow. And oh my God, he's so cute. This is when he was a puppy. Ah, so cute. So, oh, okay, this one's cute. He's wearing like a little sweater, and I actually have pajamas that match the sweater he's wearing. Oh my God. He's so sassy too. Look at this. I love him so much. Ah, okay, this is the first time I took him to the vet. The picture wasn't cute. Nice. Look at him in his blankie. Okay, so with that thought, I went through a period of time where he was my muse, and I would find meme photos and I like lived to recreate them. So there was this picture of a raccoon online that I found. See, it's like someone holding the hand of the raccoon. So then I was like, "Oh my gosh, like my one true life goal is to remake this photo with Dennis where like I'm holding his hand." Except Dennis likes to lick. He likes to lick fingers. And so every time I would try to go hold his hand, he would like lick my fingers and it would ruin the photo. But I outsmarted him, and here's how I did it. So I realized that as a finger licking lover, he would not know whose fingers to lick if both me and my dad held his hand. So my dad and I both held his hand for a picture, and he didn't know whose hand to lick. So he just stared straight forward, and I was able to get the picture. Here it is. He's literally the most precious thing ever. And he's a troublemaker. And he's like, that is part of why he's the most precious thing ever. So then fast forward, once I had achieved that goal, my next goal was this photo of this chihuahua I found running. Where is it? Okay. Where is the chihuahua running? It's a meme. Here it is. So then I saw this picture of this chihuahua absolutely booking it. And I was like, that's the next one. Dennis has to do that. Except once again, there was an obstacle because you'll notice the chihuahua is running, but not towards the camera. Well, once again, Dennis Moo Moo Wee Wee and I have a soul bond unlike anyone else and anyone ever. So it's like next to impossible to get him to run towards anyone else because he's obsessed with me and I'm his best friend and he's my best friend. So here is where we're at. I haven't achieved this goal yet because he's running straight for the camera because he loves me. But that's like my next target. That being said, if reflow had some sort of theme that made it so that I could put him in a little bed and like tuck him in, or I don't know, maybe that's too boring. Let me think of something better. Like what I'm getting at is like if we could make Dennis do fun things, I think that would like be perfect. I think that would fix the whole app. I think the app would be so much better if we had some sort of pet compatibility. So let me walk you through it. Right now, if you want to use any of the standing themes, you have to make yourself fit in this little coffin shape. They call it the coffin shape. It's like basically just an exclamation point upside down, right? Well, let's do a theme where it's for dogs, specifically dachshunds, though, right? Because I need it to work for Dennis right out of the gate. And he is long and short. So let's do a dog theme, but not like dog theme. We just need a theme that fits dogs. And let's put Dennis in space. And we're going to do that because I don't know if anyone listens to Boy Genius. And by I don't know if anyone does. I know everyone does listen. I don't know if anyone tuning in to Driven Catalyst knows Boy Genius. But they're fantastic. They have a song. And again, if you know Boy Genius, you're rolling with me. You know exactly what I'm about to say. Me and my dog, right? Me and my dog and an impossible view, right? That's the lyrics. So if we could do Dennis on a spaceship, me and my dog in an impossible view, I think that would be perfect. In that same vein, because I think I actually may have accidentally come up with the next new horizon. What is it called? The next new I think horizon is right. I don't know. The next new direction that we're going to take reflow in, I think it has to be pets. Like, I think it just has to be pets. And like that is potentially the best way to bring the new generations into it, because I don't want to speak for everyone in my generation, but I'll speak for myself. Kids are not I love kids. I think we should protect and empower children. I think they're great. They are not on my bingo card for life, right? So that being said, I am going to someday have one of those little white dogs with the dirty eyes. I want one of those, and I want a dachshund. Well, I want to steal Dennis from my parents, and a cat, maybe 1, maybe 3. A lot of cats, right? So I'm just trying to look out for reflow and come up with what's going to be best for the direction of the app as a whole. So if we could come up with a way to make it look like pets are playing sports or like skiing or on vacation, or heck, supermarket and gas station still seems like a good idea to me. Oh, this is cute. If we could put them in like a little backpack. You know how in LA everyone walks around with their Yorkie in their purse? If I could put a purse on like a desk, right? Because this is an AR app, so I'm trying to be realistic here. If I could put like a purse or a backpack on a desk and then make it such that like I captured my pet in the thing, and I can already hear the naysayers. You're going to say, Yeah, we thought about doing pets, but pets move too much. So do kids, literally so do kids. And I think I could get Dennis to behave probably a lot better than most people can get their kids to behave. And Dennis is a troublemaker down. So all I'm saying is ask not what reflow can do for you, but what you can do for reflow. Oh, wait. That actually may have just solved the whole Gus avatar crisis too. What if I could play as a dog? What if that seems like the natural way to get uncanceled is to play the game as an animal. To be a kangaroo or a dog, or what if the whole game is figuring out which alligator is you and which one is going to kill you? In Pit Jumper? Oh, wait, is someone writing this down? This is great. Well, I don't know. I think I've sufficiently fixed everything about the company. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be Friday, and hopefully we'll have just as much fun. And my favorite streamer, whenever he says something that they're afraid of, they're like worried that, that or that whenever they watch a video that they want everyone to know they're showing it to commentate, that like they're not agreeing with it, they have a lower thirds that comes across the screen that says like, these opinions are not my own, blah 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 blah. So let it be known that this whole stream should have had a lower thirds that said, I was given express permission to open up, to speak from the heart on these streams. So let it be known that I'm exacting my revenge, but this is not unforeseen. So thank you for joining me. And if you're my boss and you're watching this tomorrow to moderate the content, hi. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my thing. Also, like, it actually wasn't a big deal about like the impromptu meeting. It's fine. Life happens. I understand. And I was really appreciative that you were cool about me swinging home to change, because you know what? That is on me. That is on me. You just sometimes you don't know if it is a light wash jeans day or I need to have pleats on my pants day. So, and you know what? That was my bad. It was a pleats day. It was a pleats day. But happy Thursday. I don't know where my mouse is. I don't know how to end the stream. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye, girlies.